Hi everyone, thank you so much for still staying tuned in this broadcast. It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you well wherever you are. Happy Sunday and appreciate the effort of your work you are doing in this broadcast. Now, there is a video clip of a young gentleman now trying to reveal whatever is going to happen in the mountain, and he's saying that even Uhuru Kenyatta followed William Ruto, they are not going to vote William Ruto. Even if Rigathi Gachagua follows Uhuru Kenyatta and Ruto again, they are not going to vote for them. Let's watch this video.
Safari ya Ruto must go haitasimama. Safari ya kumake sure watu tumewapigia nduru wakikuja kwetu mashinani haitasimama. And let me tell you, wakora wa William Ruto, because you are so desperate. Ati mnajaribu kudanganya Wakenya na Ruto tupicha. Ruto tupicha sasa ati juu wamepigwa picha hapo ati Kingpin ameongea. Hiyo ni upuzi, hiyo ni ujinga. Nataka niwaambie leo hii, wacha Uhuru Kenyatta, hata mzee Jomo Kenyatta mwenyewe leo hii afufuke, aseme William Ruto tosha, hatuwezi fuata yeye. Hata mzee Kibaki mwenyewe afufuke mahali alizikwa, aseme ati William Ruto tosha, hatuwezi fuata yeye. Sasa wacha Uhuru sasa. Wacha niwaambie, hata Uhuru Rigathi Gachagua mwenyewe, yeye ndiye amekuja kufuata sisi watu wa Mlima Kenya kwa sababu tumetoka kwa serikali ya William Ruto kwa sababu ya dhuluma na ukora na kuongoza na kifua na kufinyiriwa na kuteswa. So kwa hivyo hata Rigathi Gachagua mwenyewe leo hii aseme amesamehea William Ruto na aseme watarudiana wafanye kazi pamoja, ataenda peke yake.
Video will automatically comes into your YouTube broadcast. As you bother the same with the members, please consider to give this video a thumb up like. Share it to your family, friends and relatives. Let's proceed. There's one thing which we must learn in this life. It is called building trust. This is something which is very much essential in human life. If you don't build trust right now, then it is going to fade. It depends on whom you are interacting with. It depends. And again, the second one is what you call respect. Respect also matters a lot, regardless in the position you are. This matters a lot. Then the third one is having that compassionate heart by understanding the people whom you are ruling. In short, I am just trying to talk about characteristic of a good leader. And that is what most people do forget about. And they take things for granted. So I want us to discuss the three crucial points I've mentioned. Trust. When I start with trust, Uhuru Kenyatta had built trust in the mountain, and that trust have gone. Because he in the past recent days, he had shaken hands with Uhuru Kenyatta, with William Ruto. And Mt Kenyans are not interested on that. Why? Because William Ruto lacked compassionate heart. How he mistreated the people, not only Mt Kenya alone, but how he mistreated the people in the Republic of Kenya. When we talk about during demonstration, that's a good example of a taxation which is implementing every now and then. He lacked that understanding. And the people surrounding him are the ones who might drive him into this hole. But in some occasion, I intend to believe that is the one making this decision as the head of state. And I think that if he implement every taxation and even have a desire to overtax Kenyans, that now Kenyans will no longer have that aim of listening to him. And that is the reality. So it is very clear that if you lack trust, to the people whom you are ruling, then you are not going to have peace in your administration. And that compassionate heart. So Mount Kenyans people are now basically confirming to Uhuru Kenyatta, we saw you shaking hands with Ruto, but forget our vote. Even if you are our kingpin, forget our vote. We are not going to vote you or William Ruto. Forget that. Let him try elsewhere, but not here. Now we must now come into a conclusion that the votes William Ruto is going to get in the mountain might be even 2% as compared to 85% which he got in 2022. Why? It's because of his character. Many people in this world hate bad character. I'm telling you for free. Only a few will understand. And I know William Ruto's men are also watching this. Tell your boss that he have changed in his character. He have changed. It means that both Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta are having the same character. Many people were killed and dumped in the forest during Uhuru Kenyatta's administration, and that by that time William Ruto was the deputy president. He was aware of that character. His administration, Uhuru Kenyatta's administration, was aware of that. And the same thing is still repeating itself in Ruto's administration. Uhuru Kenyatta looted this country and made it to be bankrupt when he was the head of state. Now he pretends, in fact, the person who started looting this country after Kibaki's time was Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. They're the ones who looted this country and always made this country to be bankrupt. And now to make it worse is William Ruto's government. And where I sit from, I'm just trying to predict 2027, if William Ruto happened to have a chance, of which I know most of you are not interested on, then it's going to make this country to be more bankrupt as ever seen before. That is why I advise them, if you are a president, try to reduce your convoys to even 4 vehicles, enough. Why showing off 50 vehicles, motorbike? Are these vehicles or machines not using Kenya's taxes? Why showing off? Must you just use them? All are vanities. And to the governors, must they use again the convoys? I think we must now use our common sense and avoid exploitation of Kenyans' money. So that is why all these troubles are coming out from the mountain, and the truth of the matter is that Mount Kenyan people are always the one deciding to make William Ruto any president in this country, because they have large numbers of votes. That one I will tell you whether you like it or not. And it is now, as much as even if they will vote Kithure Kindiki or any other person else, but the trust have gone, the fear have gone. Several things are happening in social media from Kenyans youth just mocking the present life. We saw even the speech rejected during the holiday in Nyandarua and even in Migori. Where will Ruto go to? Where will he hide to? Because Uhuru Kenyatta now trying to convince the mountain. They are now coming back and saying, don't convince us. We don't need you anymore. Just work with your friend, William Ruto. We've made our decision. It is like you had a clash with your friend. Maybe unaambia mtu kitu asikii. So unakaa chini unamuwatch vile anaendelea na maisha yake. You pretend to be foolish. So that is what Kenyans are now doing. They are pretending to be foolish. But that spirit, that desire of provoking someone remains in their heart. And I believe that they are going to change and not vote William Ruto 2027. It is not written in the Bible that Ruto can still be the head of state. Even God can wake up very early in the morning and decide to appoint even me to be the head of state, or Morara Kebaso. So Ruto also should learn that he is not going to be permanent in that situation, and change and apologize to Kenyans if you want to secure this country. That is what we call leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? I wish you all the best. Thank you and bye-bye.